Peace Collective. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. If you guys are ever interested in personals, I do offer them. All that information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, you guys, this channel is not specific to any particular zodiac sign. Each and every zodiac sign is very welcomed here with opened arms. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest, you guys. If the message does not apply, let it fly. Readings are absolutely timeless. So if this is not the reading for you today, totally fine, no big deal. There are plenty of other readings on this channel for you guys to tap into and to check out if this is not the one for you today. Okay, at the time of this recording, we are freshly into Pisces season. Happy birthday to any of you Pisceans out there. You could have Pisces in your birth chart. You could be involved with the Pisces. If not, it does not matter. Okay, if you clicked here on this reading and you clicked here for a reason, okay, make sure you guys leave a like. It's absolutely free. Share if you care. If something resonates with you, you like the vibes here on the channel. Share if you care. Subscribe. I would love to have you all here, part of the family. I have the same setup that I've had over the last couple of uploads. So I've not seen any of these cards at all, you guys. We're going to pull from the tarot in a little while, okay, to clarify the messages that show up here. We'll just pull as we go with these, but these laid out, we're going to flip them over pile by pile and see what the universe has to say for you guys, okay? I was hearing Luther by Kendrick Lamar before I even came on to record. It wasn't playing on the radio or on YouTube. I was just hearing it. So yeah, Luther, that could be somebody's first or last name. Kendrick Lamar is a Gemini. I believe SZA is like a Scorpio. Okay, so Gemini, Scorpio energy could be significant. But yeah, and that song Luther, I'm sure everybody knows that song at this point, but I think the chorus was something to the degree of, if it was up to me, I wouldn't give these nobodies any sympathy. I'll take away the pain. I'll give you everything, right? If this world were mine. So someone could feel that way. Please keep in mind, tarot oracle is very fluid. So I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody else, okay? But someone here could want to give you the world, collective, or you could want to give somebody the world. If it was up to them, they would, okay? I'm hearing the GOAT, like the greatest of all time. Someone could feel this way, or this is you feeling this way about a person. But let's see. We're going to start with this first pile here. We have a couple cards. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. SZA showing up here. How can I lose when I'm with you? I don't know the name of that song. How can Snooze? I think that's the name of the song. Snooze. How can I lose when I'm with you? And that's crazy. I was channeling Kendrick Lamar and SZA, and this is a SZA song right here, okay? How can I lose when I'm with you? So again, someone can really feel like you are just the GOAT, the greatest of all time, or this is how you're viewing another person. Someone feels like invincible around you, okay? Look at this, main male. No wonder, okay? You make someone feel confident, strong, or this is how somebody makes you feel. You know, I'm hearing Destiny's Child. What is that song? Independent Woman. I don't even know the name of that song. Throw your hands up at me. That song, okay? Charlie's Angels. But yeah, number one, that's Capricorn energy. Maybe an Aquarius, okay? The month of January. Someone here is very like, they want to show up as like the main male in your life, or this could be the main male in your life. This is not a significant other, maybe a father figure, collective, okay? I'm hearing star of the show. I was getting this energy in the last upload that I recorded. Someone wanting to be your official person, or you viewing as another person as your official person, okay? We have this main male showing up. But let's see, let's continue. Treating drama as therapy. Interesting. Okay, the lava lamp in the background here. Someone can like wear Beats headphones very often, like those really big Beats headphones. It says chaos addiction and misprocessing. Interesting. Yeah, personal growth, drama, gossip. So someone here could be like trying to like fill their head with a lot of like gossip and bullshit drama to try to avoid a healing process or something. Okay, especially if you're like at a distance with a particular person here. Someone here could be like listening to your voicemails over and over again, or this is you, collective, okay? Someone here is like throwing themselves into like BS media or social media stuff. Again, drama, maybe engaging in other people's drama to avoid their own drama. This could be you or again, someone else around you, okay? Someone could be literally like addicted to drama, addicted to chaos. Like some people just thrive in chaotic energy and drama. Some people like drama, you know. Some people, they get bored with the peace of mind and simplicity factor. Some people like the excitement of drama, even though it's draining versus exciting. But yeah, there could have been a lot of drama between you and a particular person here, but they still feel like, again, you're the GOAT, or like the greatest of all time. You're number one. Maybe all the drama is worth it, okay? Oh, wow. Spiritual awakening, then you have turning your back. So chaos. And that's the second thing about chaos, okay? Already in the same pile. 2 cards talking about chaos. Ego death, downward spiral, and a spiritual awakening. So maybe someone here is turning their back on like the chaotic drama or toxicity, okay? Toxic friend groups, relationships. Again, like I just said, some people may get a kick out of that, or that may be something that someone feels comfortable in drama. But maybe after going through some type of spiritual awakening or some type of ego death, they're turning their back on that. And this could be someone here. It's giving kind of like divine masculine energy. I'm not going to lie. So this might be you, collective, going through a massive spiritual transformation. Maybe turning your back on chaotic drama and toxicity to become like more mature, more self-aware, more confident, or something to that degree, okay? And I mentioned earlier too, like there could be a little bit of separation here between you and a person. Someone, you could have turned your back on someone, or, you know, maybe someone turned their back on you. But irregardless of that, there's still some type of spiritual awakening happening, or someone could be experiencing a lot of downfalls, or I guess, quote unquote, tower moments. But little does this person know, or little do you know, collective, again, put yourself where you see fit. It's really just part of a spiritual awakening. It's like kind of having to undo or untie a giant knot of chaos to unravel a nice, big, beautiful piece of rope or linen or whatever. I hope that makes sense, because I'm having a vision of like a really big knot, like a tied knot. It's huge, but it's being slowly but surely unraveled, and it's a really long, beautiful piece of just like yarn, you know, but you couldn't tell if it's all jumbled up in a big giant knot. Again, chaotic energy, toxicity, okay? Interesting. Give me 1 second, guys, and I hope you don't mind my nasally sounding voice. I'm kind of getting over a little bit of a cold, so my apologies. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, my bad. So we're gonna hop into the second pile. Let's see. Based in traditional values is here. Okay. So Taurus energy could be important. Someone could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm getting like heavy earth energy. Okay, someone could be, again, please put yourself where you see fit. If you know I'm not talking about you, this is someone else on your mind right now, okay? Someone here is very much so based in traditional values, okay? Like, when I say that, I mean maybe it's just someone who values morals, maybe values the sanctity of marriage. Maybe this is someone who still abides by certain like religious or spiritual factors, okay, to keep them in alignment. Something to that degree. It's kind of giving like someone here is semi-conservative. I've never even used that terminology before, but semi-conservative is what I just heard. Whatever that's supposed to mean, okay? Oh, lovers. Wow. Okay, the number 15, someone's birthday, or the 15th day of a month. 5 and 1 is 6. This is definitely like Gemini energy. I mentioned that earlier, but the lovers. So maybe someone here could really like value that about you, collective, or you value this about another person. Again, whoever this quote unquote, the GOAT, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. How can I lose when I'm with you? Again, someone here wants to give you the world, maybe because they know that you're based in traditional values, or this other person, okay? There's 2 white doves. Now I'm hearing Prince. It's more Gemini energy. Prince, when doves cry. Why do we scream at each other? Maybe I'm just like my father, okay? Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Okay, I'm I'm diving into the lyrics, but purple rain could be important when doves cry. Someone could be crying here about you, collective, okay? Especially if you turned your back on them, or maybe someone here could have turned their back on you during this spiritual process, this awakening process, or they still love you, they still crave you, or something to that degree. But let's see. Blaming the moon again. Okay, a water sign could be important. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And he's even like reading tarot cards down here. It says emotional projection, lunar excuse. That's funny. And we're actually in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. So a lot of those unresolved emotional feelings or things from the past, thoughts, feelings, habits, even sometimes, they may kind of resurface to test you, right? Mercury retrogrades are not to like punish us. It's to make sure that we've passed a certain checkpoint and that we've learned the lesson we were supposed to learn so that we don't go backwards, okay? It's a heavy review period and a reset period for sure. But anyway, blaming the moon again. And there's a little broken heart here. So someone here could be very in their feelings when it comes to their emotions. Full moon energy can incite very strong, heavy emotions, subconscious thoughts, vivid dreams. Emotional projection. Someone here is like afraid, they're in fear, or they're a little insecure. Maybe that's why they're going through this spiritual awakening to, again, become more confident, secure, sure of themselves, self-aware, maybe more financially stable or something. It's almost giving someone here is trying to grow up, but they had to go through emotional heartbreak, pain. This is you or someone else around you at this time in order to get to this next level or something, okay? Someone here, this is not giving me so much projection. I feel like this is real, genuine energy. Whoever is feeling this, very heightened emotions or heartbreak at this time. And it could be two people heartbroken at this time. You and the person you're separated from, possibly, okay? There's two broken hearts here on this card. You've got two doves here. You've got two statues hugging up on each other, okay? Let's see. Oh, wow. Fuck. Okay, I was not expecting that. You have pregnancy, DNA, fake news, and a backstab. Wow, someone here could wear like red hair. Okay, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. Wow, this just took a left turn. I was not expecting that. Okay, and I mentioned like heightened intuition, vivid dreams. Okay, the full moon can incite that. Or some of you guys are already just naturally very intuitive, or somebody else around you. Again, someone here is based in very traditional values, but they have like a very strong sense of spiritual connectivity, okay? Either you or another person. I feel like this person is like in love with you, collective, and they dream about you, or this is how you're feeling. But this pregnancy DNA and then the fake news and backstab, that's interesting. Maybe some of you guys have like a strong intuition and somebody here could have knew someone was lying about being pregnant. You know, you can only lie about being pregnant for so fucking long. It's like after 4, 5, 6 months and there's nothing showing, it's like you were never pregnant, right? But DNA, there could be some type of DNA in question. Okay, maybe like paternity test results in court or child support court, but I don't like this. And for this to be with backstab, obviously if someone here lied about being pregnant or some type of DNA results, that is a huge backstab moment, right? Someone here could play a lot of mind games, or this could even be someone that plays on like somebody's emotions here. Interesting. Wow, I was not expecting that. We'll clarify that with the tarot in a minute, but wow, okay. And this person is like this skull figure is like drinking coffee and reading tarot cards, it looks like. I can't tell what the cards are supposed to be in this card, but someone here is very connected spiritually, and it's like damn, it's like someone here maybe knew something already before you found out, collective, or you knew something before someone else found out. Again, you got to put yourself where you see fit, wherever it makes sense. Oh, wow. That might be a very illuminating moment. Maybe someone here finding out they got backstabbed or betrayed, you know. Interesting. Well, let's continue. Okay, I don't want to sit there for too long because I was not expecting that. Yeah, focused solely on making money here. Okay, I mentioned that earlier, how someone here could be going through some type of spiritual awakening or an ego death, and they have to like turn away from certain thoughts or habits or behaviors, or they're already doing that, or you're already doing that, and they're turning their energy from out of this chaos, toxicity, and thriving in it to maybe just focusing more on making money. Someone could have been very focused on the wrong things, possibly. Okay. Let's see. What is this Keeper card? Sudden wealth. This came out in the last reading I did. The same setup. Like I didn't see any of these cards before I flipped them over, and here it is again. 777. Okay, the month of November could be important, the 11th day of a month. And you have 111 here, okay? Main male and sudden wealth. Some of you guys could be seeing 777 a lot, or a 111, right? Twin flame energy. So if you guys are like focused and you're dedicated, or maybe this is just a piece of advice to get focused and get dedicated towards something, and focus on that for at least 6 months to a year, and then just watch how everything changes for you, okay? I feel like with this traditional values, this pregnancy, DNA, backstab, it's almost like someone here, either you or someone you're connected to collective, they could feel like they gave traditional value energy to someone who ended up backstabbing them, or you feel this way. It's like you did the whole traditional 9 yards with somebody who ended up backstabbing you. But for some of you guys, I feel like either you already intuitively knew this or someone else around you knew this. Okay. That's very specific. Oof. Wow. Okay. What is this? Your soul left the meeting. Okay. Disconnection, existential dread. And you even have personal growth here in this little book showing up again. Okay, this person looks bored, but I just said that. It's like some of you guys may be needing to disconnect so you can really focus, or this is what this other person is doing. If they feel like someone turned their back on you, or I just heard they could have ghosted with this little ghost here, okay? Someone here is just focused on making money at this point, or they could be going through some type of spiritual awakening. Or this is you, again, focusing on your personal growth, your money here, and things are going to really change for you. Okay, but it could be a little boring, or people may feel like you have disconnected. It's not the same anymore, but it's for your own highest good. It's kind of what it's giving, okay? Someone could work in IT or in computers. Your soul left the meeting. And I feel like also, too, for some of you, either you or this other person on your mind, it's like they be focused. It's like someone here is very disconnected because they're very focused. This person's just on a computer, on a laptop. They may be tired, exhausted. This is you, tired and exhausted, but all this work and hard effort you're putting into something, or that you will put into something, it's going to create a lot of like financial stability for you. I just saw 1818 on the timer, okay? Disconnection and existential dread. So someone could be bored at a particular job or in a career field. Maybe you thought this was what was best for you because your mom and dad did it. So now you're doing it, but it's like, nah, like actually I'm realizing this is not for me. Like I got to be my own person. Some of you guys maybe spent too much time living in like your parents or your grandparents' shadow, doing what other people thought you should do versus doing what it is you genuinely want to do. Hence why your soul has has checked out. You know, you could be physically present somewhere, but when your spirit is checked out, your emotions are checked out, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I really hope that makes sense. Now that can be related to a job or a significant other, another person here. Okay, but let's see. Spiritual gifts. Wow, and love message. I just immediately got with this like telepathic connection. You and another person have some type of spiritual connection here, and you have another energy with love message. You had the lovers show up. It's like you and this person communicate telepathically. I told you, someone here is very connected spiritually, okay? Or they have very, very strong intuition here. Or this is you. You have very strong intuition collective, but maybe with this ghost, you know, kind of like looking bored. Not even really, this skeleton person is not even enjoying what they're doing. it's almost giving like ignoring the spiritual gift, or ignoring what maybe like your spirit team or your intuition is telling you. That is never going to lead you anywhere. I promise you that, collective. No matter how much money you make, how many friends you have, how many times you've been with the best looking guy, the best looking girl, whatever the fuck. Not following your intuition or trying to denounce the spiritual gifts you possess naturally, which is again really just a very strong intuition, and utilizing it, you're going to, I don't want to say fail, but you're going to hit roadblocks every time, or blockages. Okay, is kind of what it's giving. If someone here could literally be like in love with you, or you're in love with somebody here and they have very strong spiritual gifts. Someone here can meditate a lot. I see someone here manifesting more money. Okay, but yes, you can manifest more money, but what effort are you going to put into it? Your spirit team can only do half the work. They can only do so much. You got to show up too. You know, it's like two parents, a mom and a dad. We both got to show up somehow, some way. Your spirit team will show up for you every time, but if you want to elevate, grow, get into this main male, main female energy, collective, you got to assist your spirit team as much as they're wanting to assist you, which means doing the work. There's something here y'all are getting hyper focused, or you need to get hyper focused on, even if it's just for 6 months, and see how drastically something changes. I promise you. Yeah. Ooh, I don't like this. Blaming the moon again. Emotional projection, pregnancy, traditional values. Okay, then you have backstabbed here. Someone could do archery, like bow and arrow. Okay. Oof. But let's see. Yeah, you have the magician at the bottom of the deck. Two of swords. Ooh, wow. Okay, well, let's see. If this is making any sense to y'all, definitely leave a like on the video. It is free, $99 to do so. Share if you care. Okay. Let's clarify this. How can I lose when I'm with you? Again, someone feels like invincible. They feel good when they're with you. They feel strong. They feel, or someone makes you feel this way, invincible, like you're on top of the world, very confident. Okay. Someone could have brown curly hair. What is this? Oh, Justice card. Okay, Libra could be significant. Doesn't have to be. It could be in your chart, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Justice card. Oh, and the moon. Wow. Look at that at the bottom. Another full moon energy. Secrets. Again, very strong intuition, heightened emotions, fears, insecurities. Okay, but the Justice card can talk about karmic balance, right? Equal give and take, reciprocity. The Justice card can be a court situation as well, obviously. But it can really talk about like more so spiritual karmic justice, things balancing out. Truth, integrity, honesty as well. I mentioned traditional values. Someone here is like, they take pride in their morality, their honesty, truth. Okay, this is either you or whoever this other person is. Yeah, someone here could be getting some type of karma. Maybe that's why they feel like they're getting bad karma, but in reality, it's just a spiritual awakening. Things will really start to feel very dark and lonely and like everything's falling apart when you're going through a spiritual awakening, especially if it's your first spiritual awakening, because we go through multiple, right? If this is your first one, it's going to feel like the absolute, like, oh my gosh, it's just dark night of the soul. I mean, so someone could be going through this, but trying to escape it, when it's in reality, it's like spirit is asking you, in order to balance the scales out and balance out, or to balance out whatever type of karma that you have to pay back, you got to go through it. Or this person, they have to go through it. If they want to see you, talk to you again, be this main male, main female, get this sudden wealth, whatever this is, someone here has got to go through the dark night of the soul is what it's giving. They don't have another choice. There is no other option. Okay? The Libra scales are needing to balance out. Someone here may need to go to court, like I mentioned earlier, okay? Oh, you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so something about like a financial offer could be coming through a court case. Page of Pentacles is not the biggest thing in the world, but it's a small offer, okay? Someone here could be getting a job offer, maybe at a law firm or something like that, okay? I just heard something about a doctor's office. Someone could work at a doctor's office. But the Page of Pentacles can talk about children as well, you guys, okay? Me, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn child, a Libra child could be important. I mentioned that earlier. Someone here may have to go to court for maybe child support, paternity, or maybe custody. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what is this, please? Pregnancy, DNA, fake news. Again, I have based in traditional values. You have the Lovers here, okay? But I do see that someone here wants to offer you something collective, but it's going to be a very small offer, not that much to offer here, either you or another person, until someone goes through until someone here pays some type of karmic debt or the scales are balanced out here, okay? What is this? Traditional values, again, emotional projection, lunar excuse, but something is making me feel like this is not an excuse. This is not projection. Like, this is real intuition, or someone here is following what their spirit is telling them. Or that's what you need to do, collective, because not following your intuition is going to lead you astray. I can promise you that, no matter what it's about. What is this? Backstab. Again, pain, cheating, deception. Maybe this was someone you were married to. If you were married, collective, doesn't have to be, but, or very, very long-term commitment. Maybe, again, there were children involved here. Or again, someone lied about being pregnant, possibly, you know, just in general. Because you have deception, mind games, you know. What is this? Someone could, like, use children to, like, manipulate somebody emotionally. Either you or this person. Okay, the Chariot and the King of Wands here, Cancer, and then you have Leo energy. It's like a little unicorn. Something about unicorns could be important. Someone could have a tattoo of a unicorn, or like somebody's kid likes unicorns a lot. I don't know, but yeah, the Chariot, King of Wands. King of Wands is a leader, an entrepreneur usually. Very attractive too, very highly sought after, the King of Wands. Very confident. You know, this is not someone who beats around the bush for real. When they want something, they're gonna go get it. King of Pentacles, yeah. But then the Chariot here, this can be like successful movement forward. Okay, bulldozing over a lot of different obstacles in order to come out on top. The Chariot always comes out of tumultuous situations very successful, stronger than they were before. This could also be vehicular transportation. The Chariot can be police sometimes too, I'm not gonna lie. Law enforcement of some sort. I'm gonna get one more on this. What is this? Somebody may have needed to call the police. Okay, what is this? Pregnancy, DNA, fake news. Now I will say, King of Wands, whether they're a male or female, doesn't matter. If they're a female showing up as a King of Wands, this could just be someone in a very masculine energy. Okay. You have traditional values and you have lovers here, okay? With the King of Wands showing up, this is not the traditional value man or woman, okay? This is somebody who is going to hang out with Tom, Dick, and Harry in the same fucking week, 9 times out of 10. Not saying they can't be committed or they can't be settled down in traditional values, but this is not, no. 9 times out of 10, the King of Wands or Queen of Wands is going to have their options open. Maybe hence why you have this, again, pain, cheating, deception, pregnancy, DNA, fake news. Someone could have portrayed themselves as you know, being based in traditional values. Oh, I love you. And it could have been like mind games the whole time, possibly, especially if there's some type of children involved, collective with you or this person you're connected to. They could have been lied to by another person about a pregnancy, and they're come to find out, again, 4 or 5 months later, never showed, no pregnancy test, and it's like someone here could have got played low key. Wow. Okay, what is this Chariot and the King of Wands, please? Maybe some of you guys, again, when you really disconnect and focus up, or maybe redirect your focus back to yourself, and again, follow your intuition here. Maybe that's when something here will move forward for you, okay? Someone here could have desires to be like an entrepreneur or a business owner, but there's a lot of, like, again, chaotic drama in the way is kind of what it's giving, you know? What is this King of Wands and the Chariot, please? Someone could have like a lot of drive or passion and ambition here, but don't know. Whew, yeah, look, Five of Wands. I just said that. A lot of drama and chaotic energy in the background. Five of Wands can be literally chaotic, dramatic energy. Leo again. Fighting, bickering, conflict, you know? Jeez. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Yeah, I definitely see like someone here moving in a new direction. Again, I see someone here getting a job offer, maybe a promotion or a raise, okay? But Four of Wands, Page of Wands, someone here be moving in a new direction here. But this is like definitely someone that maybe like you used to live with or like you were married to. I don't know why I keep saying that. Maybe you're still married to this person, okay? But they act like a King of Wands. Again, kind of hang out with Tom, Dick, and Harry all in the same week. If this is a man or a woman, doesn't matter. There could be fights and arguments about you moving in a new direction, collective, okay? Another childlike energy here, Page of Wands, money and finances, the Hermit. Yeah, I see someone here disconnecting, ghosting a situation. Wow, okay. But yeah, there might be, I'm not going to lie, you guys, like there might be some type of fight or argument here that the police may have to be called, right? Law enforcement. It may give like a disruption in the apartment building or the house. The neighbors are hearing it. Five of Wands is usually a physical altercation. Now you see how there's multiple people in this card all fighting. Wow, okay. Hopefully somebody here is not in the energy of like jumping somebody or getting somebody else jumped. Damn. Okay. I heard somebody can hold their own though. Even if there is five motherfuckers just jumping on somebody, male or female, like you can hold your own, collective is what I'm getting. But that may really hurt. Or again, I just feel like someone here is made someone believe or made you believe they were based in traditional values, and that ended up not being the case. Or there's going to be some fight or argument here when you realize someone was actually in the energy of kind of getting around a little bit. Okay. Spreading it wide and spreading it thin. And I can't get in this energy because the skeleton here is like pointing at the moon. It's like, I told you so. I told you so. I don't know what that's about. But for someone here trying to act like they don't know what their intuition is telling them, I'm telling you or someone else around you, collective, ignoring their intuition could get them in a situation like this. Backstabbed, betrayed, lied to, caught up in a fight. I don't know, but I rebuke that energy, but I'm reading what I'm seeing. Okay, then again, we have love message, spiritual gifts. I mentioned that earlier. Either you or this person you're connected to, maybe both of y'all, could have very strong spiritual gifts. I feel like you are spiritually connected to a particular person here, but it's almost giving like somebody's soul or spirit has left the meeting, or this person doesn't feel as connected to you as they were, or this is you feeling this way. Or again, maybe disconnected and not interested in previous lifestyle habits, which again would go hand in hand with going through some type of spiritual awakening of some sort, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes hurt, pain, you know, as shitty as it is, that's a lot of people's catalyst, or the push that they need over the cliff to enter a spiritual awakening. A lot of times it will come from heartbreak, backstab, betrayal, you know, or going through that dark night of the soul. You start to realize like who these people are around you really weren't for you for real, you know, and it couldn't ensue a lot of drama. Let's see, spiritual gifts. Your soul left the meeting, okay? And again, I see someone here very focused on making their money, or maybe building a business, building a career. If you guys, I'm telling you, stay laser focused for at least 6 months, a lot is going to change for you in a very positive fashion. But some of y'all may not know what it is to focus on or to put all your energy and effort into. So whenever you figure it out, maybe just do some prayer work, meditation. You know, your intuition will give it to you. Okay, some of y'all already in that energy, or you need to get into it. That way you can level up to whatever this main female energy is, okay? What is this? Someone may text you saying that they love you, collective, or vice versa. What is this? Oh, the Hangman, Pisces energy. Okay, very fitting. We're in Pisces season. The Hangman can be things that are a little stalled, delayed. Maybe even a change of perspective sometimes, sacrifice, kind of needing to let something go. It's kind of the energy of surrender more than anything, you know? When you tap into your spiritual gifts and you stop denying them, ignoring them, act like they're not there, that's surrender. You know, when you let go of control or let go of the outcome of something, that's real surrender. And when you surrender to God, you surrender to whatever you want to call it, okay? I personally subscribe and believe in God, but the universe, whatever you want to call it, once you just surrender, that's when things start to align the way that they need to. I know as hard as that can be sometimes for some of y'all, I get it. Someone here needs to surrender to like their spiritual gifts, their intuition, surrender to the truth, surrender to some type of spiritual awakening process, surrender to being in love with you. Okay, it's different for everybody, but that's mostly what I'm getting here. Maybe surrender, again, a connection or a job here that is not satisfying you anyway. You can make all the money in the world, but if your soul is not into it, you find yourself checking out mentally, it's time to let it go. Okay, whatever that is. And someone here is creating their own delays by not following their intuition or changing their perspective about a situation, person, place, or thing. Okay, oof, 10 of Wands. Yeah, you can't make this up. A burden. Feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. 10 of Wands can be exhaustion, being tired. And I said that earlier. Some of you guys may be very tired, exhausted, but all this hard work and effort you're putting in, or that you know, maybe you're going to put in maybe over these next few months, it's going to pay off. It's going to be worth it. Okay, you have this sudden wealth show up. And even if that means dedicating yourself to your spiritual gifts, watch how far following your intuition takes you. I don't know. But, you know, I just heard the truth shall set you free. I hear that phrase quite often. Something here may be a bit of a burden, but once you let go of the burdens, it's kind of giving like, give your burdens to God. Give your burdens to the Most High. Because the Most High will take care of whatever you're carrying, okay? Spiritually, emotionally, physically. Again, this backstab, betrayal energy, maybe that some of y'all already intuitively knew about. It's like, you know, don't beat yourself up. Don't fight yourself about it. You know, all you can do is figure out how to move on accordingly. And again, surrender. Surrender whatever it is you're going through to the Most High. You know, you don't have to carry all these wands. You really don't have to. It's kind of what I'm getting. Or a changed perspective, or again, finding out some type of truth about a situation, person, place, or thing. It may feel like a burden at first, but once you change your perspective about it, things may lighten up a little bit for you, okay? Or this other person carrying a weight they don't want to carry anymore. They're not surrendering, you know. Can you get one more on this, please? Oh. Ooh. Okay, what is this? 5 of Swords, and you have the King of Swords. Wow. So 5 of Swords can kind of be an energy of like manipulation. Not all the time, but sometimes, you know. King of Swords, 4 of Wands. Someone here looks very angry or very defeated. Okay, this guy in this card looks very upset, this little fairy. 5 of Swords can be the energy of defeat or belittling somebody. Maybe even a verbal altercation. Now, we already got the physical altercation, okay? If something here started as a verbal altercation, just leave it at that. Try your best to leave it at that. But I keep getting this energy here of like police, law enforcement, because this King of Swords is definitely like a lawyer or a judge or law enforcement of some sort. We got the Justice card. That's legalities, okay? The Chariot is literally like police. King of Swords, police, law enforcement, or again, just the truth coming out. Someone here may want to communicate and tell you the truth about how they want to marry you, or again, twin flame energy. Maybe your twin flame is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe a Leo, okay, or a Cancer, maybe a Pisces. But this 5 of Swords, I feel like, you know, that can be the energy of winning at all cost, by any means necessary. It's almost like someone tried to keep you stuck or backstabbed you or tried to keep, I don't know, emotionally manipulate so you would stay stuck, so you wouldn't go anywhere. It became a very heavy burden, and now maybe some type of manipulative factor is being exposed or coming out. And maybe it'll something here will set somebody free. But this guy looks like he's ready to stab somebody, doesn't he? Like, he's holding on to that knife with that angry face. It's like, you motherfuckers, you know? Like, he's ready to stab somebody. So, again, I rebuke that fighting energy. This verbal altercation, you know, may have really, really changed your perspective on a person, place, thing, or situation here, you guys, okay? Judgment, Ace of Wands. Okay, so some type of new beginning here. But yeah, someone here could be divorced. King of Swords, Queen of Swords is usually a divorcee. Especially with this Four of Wands here. Like you moved out of somebody's house, or again, someone here was married, but I feel like someone here it was like manipulative or very, very like cold and not inviting. Like, I don't know. I feel like someone here is kind of a liar. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like this. Maybe that's why someone here is so disconnected. Like your spiritual gift, your intuition could be telling you like, okay, something here is not adding up. It's not right. I don't know. Okay, the truth shall set you free though, collective. Whatever that truth may be for you or this other person. All right. And I do feel like there's some type of like resentment building up either in you or another person, especially if you felt like you spent, again, traditional values, spent a lot of time, money, and energy into something or someone. And with this Five of Swords, it's giving like resentment, like I wish I never did that. I'm hearing I wish I never met her. I think that's Carl Thomas. And I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, okay? Yeah, look, Ace of Swords, the truth, clarity, communication coming in. I told you, someone here may literally text you or call you and tell you how much they love you, or, oh, look, the Hierophant. There goes the traditional values. Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I told you, the truth shall set you free, collective, okay? Either you or this person you're connected to, it's like they are very spiritually connected to the Most High is what I'm getting here. Or someone could pray a lot. This could be someone asking their spirit team, asking God for assistance, guidance, clarity. If you're not doing that, collective, you may want to get more comfortable doing that. I feel like you're naturally very spiritually inclined, but there's a lot of energy here of fighting it, trying to ignore it, not leaning into it. And you're going to keep hitting delays over and over and over again. Okay, someone here needs to talk to or communicate, ask, pray to the Most High for whatever you want. Someone here wants to get married, settle down. You can have that. Okay, some type of truth may come out about a marriage, or someone is going to communicate to you that they want to settle down with you, or they hold you in a very high regard. Okay, and now the Hierophant can be like a judge as well. Okay, like very high level institutions of government or learning. So somebody better hope they don't get caught up here legally. And again, with this Justice card, maybe some truth may come out in court, or I don't know, someone here that's a very in tune spiritually. They have a very high belief in God. Again, traditional values. They're like, I just heard you're the truth. You know, when people say that, like you can call somebody like, oh, you're the truth, or he or she is the truth. It's like when they speak the truth, like what they just said was real, you know? So it's weird. Like I get this vibe as like someone who really does have traditional values and really does love you, or this is how you feel towards somebody. Again, very spiritually connected. And then there's another energy here, very faintly, that I feel like, again, like backstab, cheating, mind games. Maybe someone here, again, like used a fake pregnancy to manipulate somebody emotionally, either you or your person, collective, okay? And again, very like vindictive, manipulative for this Five of Swords. Maybe that's why someone here is completely checked out or disconnected, either you or your person. You know, but I do see that someone here really genuinely does want to talk. They want to communicate. They want to be honest with you. And it's coming from a real genuine place. Okay. But that's how you're feeling when it comes to another person. But very interesting reading for sure, to say the least. But I'm going to leave this one here, you guys. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this, or you guys were able to take something from this. I hope that it was helpful in one way, shape, or form. Definitely leave a like on the video. It is free 99. If it did resonate, share if you care. Look at this King of Cups. I told you, someone here is genuinely in love with you, or you are genuinely in love with someone else. Okay, emotionally mature, stable. Okay, King of Cups is someone who's sure of themselves emotionally, and they feel a lot, feel very deeply, feel very strongly. Okay. Again, in touch with their intuition. King and Queen of Cups, they don't ignore their intuition. The more you do that, collective, if that sounds like you or this other person, you're gonna go through it, and you're gonna create your own delays. Or this other person, they're going to create their own delays by ignoring their intuition, or that's already been a theme in their life. Ignoring their intuition has caused them nothing but, or you, collective, caused you nothing but strife, drama, turmoil, spiritual exhaustion, you know? So, you know, someone's got to get out of that by any means necessary, or I'm telling you, you're going to have tower moment after tower moment, and the universe, God is going to reveal it for you. Simple as that, okay? But I'm going to leave this here, you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.